Hi, I'm Danny and this... Oops. Hi, I'm Danny and these are my Diecast Disasters, and for a bit of a change in this video I'm going to be doing an unboxing. So I finally got around to going and checking my P.O. box. I think I hadn't checked it since before the Corona lockdown. And I had 3 parcels in there, so it was a bit of a surprise. I thought I'd better open them up in front of you. So let's get into it. This first one is from Stefan in the UK. So thank you very much, Stefan. So get in and open it up. Wow, what do we have in here? Wow, so that's a Matchbox Ford Model A. It's still in the box. Whoops. Oh, there we go, that's Olive. Hello, Olive. So yeah, a Ford Model A. It's still in the box. Looks pretty mint, really. Oops. Oh, a corgi in the box. I've never seen one of those boxes before, so that's interesting. And it is a Mercedes. Like one that I used to own, actually. Mercedes 2.3. Very cool. Oh, another corgi in the box. This one. This one is a Matra Rancho. Don't have one of these. Wow, look at that. It's like mint. Oh, they're all in boxes. Wow. Oh wow, a pass and gasser with some starter lights. Oh, I've never seen one of them before. Very cool. Okay, we'll keep going. There's another one. Oh well, obviously one of these is going to be getting rat rotted. Another corgi. What's this one? A Ford Sierra. Very cool. Plenty of them here. Pretty common car. Wow, that one's like mint as well. Home lights, got opening doors. An armoured SWAT. Be good for a Mad Max. I do have a few armoured vehicles like this. Leave that to last. Audi RS6 Avant. Very cool. I actually own an Audi all-road, so I'm a pretty big fan of Audis. Right, and finally, oh, that's pretty cool. What is that? Look at that suspension. I think that might be pinched off of this car and stuck on something a bit cooler. Alright, and finally there's a little note. Probably should have opened the other end. I would have been able to read this first. Dear Danny, as promised, here's a couple of gases for you. Also, I've included some new old corgis and a Matchbox van from now defunct Woolworths. We get Woolworths over here, or we did used to get Woolworths for 69p. I'd love to see you do it on the channel. Well, I'll put it in the lineup for some sort of makeover of some sort. Maybe a post-apocalyptic or maybe a hot rod. Oh, I don't know what that was. Maybe a hot rod makeover. And the Hot Wheels SWAT van is a collectible with silver sign on the card, and there's a couple of randoms as well. Love the channel, Steve. So thanks heaps for that, Stephen. Sorry, I was mispronouncing your name. Thank you so much. Great. Okay, so we'll crack on to the next one. Okay, so this one is from Will, and oh, careful kitty. This one's from Will Milton, Washington, I guess. Okay, so open it up from. Let's have a look in here. Ooh, some nice beat up ones in here. Okay, so first off is a majorette tram. Oh, autobus. Autobus. How cool is that? Maybe be good for a derelict sort of a scene. Okay. A Model A. Speed Kings. Very cool. Nice and beat up. Might be a good suspect for a restoration. A tank. Hot Wheels tank. I've actually seen a Hot Wheels tank before. Ooh, that's a lovely beat up one. Another Roadmaster. So I Mad Maxed my last Roadmaster. Rolls Royce. Maybe this one I can restore. It's a Ford Corsair. That's a pretty cool model. So much detail they put into these Roadmaster ones. Opening bonnets and boots and doors. Okay. Bonnet open. Very cool. Oh, Matchbox Ford truck. It's the stake truck, isn't it? I think. A Hot Wheels bulldozer. I haven't seen one of these before either. I've never seen a Hot Wheels tank yet, and I haven't seen a Hot Wheels bulldozer. Well, that might be a cool restoration, a tricky one. Oh, a cool little Ghostbusters sort of hot rod thing. Who's made this? Columbia Pictures. Oh, that's going to be a definite resto of some type. Look at that. How cool is that? Oh, and a really nice Chevy, is it? Yeah, a really nice Chevy Bel Air from some high-speed China. Oh, that is really cool. Here's another one of my cats. This is Leroy. That's going to get a major makeover. That's got really nice details in it. Oh, and look, it's the Mystery Machine. Wow. Wow, thank you, Will. This is really cool. So, let's see what make it is. Racing Champions. Careful, you kitties. Wow, that is definitely going to be a restoration, a tricky one. Oh wow, and another, oh, it's a Zilmex. Wow, that's cool. So it actually has opening doors, does it? No, maybe not. Anyway, that's super cool. Great details on some of these sort of cheaper brand cars. That's definitely going to be restored as well. That is a Johnny Lightning playing Mantis. It's Johnny Lightning playing Mantis. It's an Olds 442. It's very cool as well, I think. Oh, careful, kitty. I think I'll try and restore that at some point as well. Another tricky job, but could be very cool results. Look at those cool wheels. Okay, oh, and a Zilmex T-Bird. Wow, that is super cool. See if we've got the little round windows in it. How detailed is that? It's every bit as good as a Matchbox. Oh, that's a pity, it's missing a door. Damn. Oh. And finally, oh wow, it's a Corgi Supermobile. Look at that, still got the poppers at the back. Oh, I do press that. Look out. It's a Super Punch. Oh, I bet that punch go right through the side of a skyscraper. Well, thank you, Will. That was a really cool selection of toys. Some tricky restorations in there, but some of them I'm definitely going to give a go. Okay, and finally there's this one from the UK. This doesn't have a sender on the outside of it, so hopefully there's a letter inside it. Duct tape, fully protected. It's like 3 boxes duct taped together. What could it be? Oh wow, the box is stashed full of die-cast cars. But my cats are fully getting into the boxes. Okay, so the first one of these boxes. Oh, I got in here. Oh, that's cool. Work site. It's a Matchbox. Oh, look at all the little foodstuffs. Like, yeah, drinks and sandwiches, etc. Worksite food truck. That's very cool. I haven't seen one of those before. That would be a good post-apocalyptic candidate, I think. Okay, I can't actually find a letter in here anywhere, so I'm not even sure who sent these to me. So if anyone... Yeah, so whoever sent these to me, give me a shout out in the comments and I'll pin the comment. Wow, okay. That one has had a major a major whoopsie. It is a BMW GTR. Well, that is unrecognisable. Another one that's had a good melting. What was this? This was a Ford Focus. Well, that would be a major save if I was to... pity about that windscreen. Keep going. Oh, very cool. Another A-Team van. And this is a Hot Wheels one. Excellent. That will definitely be getting restored. Look, it's actually a GMC. Super cool. Oh, and a little Hot Wheels hot rod. Make a nice custom resto. And we keep going. In here there is there we go. Is that a Lotus, isn't it? Yep, a Lotus Spirit. A DeLorean, good old DeLorean. Actually got a couple of DeLoreans sitting around now. I'll have to do something with one of them soon. I think it's like mint. Little Escort. Oh, that's a really cool Escort too. Look at those wheels. 50th anniversary wheels on it. Very cool. And is that a Dodge? Yep. And a Dodge Charger. Another Generally, possibly. And this final box. Very cool. Again, a Land Rover. I've been planning a Land Rover diorama at some point. Maybe an off-road, like a group of them driving off-road. And Mr. Bean's Mini. Very cool again. Could do with Mr. Bean sitting on top on his armchair. And finally, is that a little Citroen? No Rev Citroen. That's very cool. I think this is definitely going to get a makeover. That's my first car from this brand, and that is a pretty cool looking model with the roll cage and everything in there. Well, that seems to be the end of it. So thanks heaps for all of you who hanged in there with me. Thanks heaps to everyone who sent in the cars. I really appreciate it. And stay tuned, you'll get to see some of them getting restored and customized. Thanks to everybody else for supporting the channel, watching my videos. And remember to like and share and subscribe. Hit the little bell so you get updates. And you will probably see a couple of these cars in some future videos pretty soon.